Alright guys, okay. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay guys, the much anticipated Scott Snyder interview is finally here. I am so excited to show you guys. And it didn't get deleted. That is the coolest thing ever. Thank God it didn't get deleted. Oh, my glasses are falling off. I'm just so excited. There's a lot of awesome stuff. I used some of the questions you guys asked from last time, and he revealed some pretty crazy spoilers about the Batman series, about American Vampire, about Swamp Thing. We talked about everything. I'm so excited to actually have something for you guys. So let's just get to the theme song right now and show it to you. Here it is, the Scott Snyder interview. Gotcha! You guys hate me so much now, don't you? I was totally contemplating whether or not I should actually go through with it. I just had to. I'm sorry. If I really bummed you guys out, I do really apologize. So anyways, yes, if you're still watching, I hope you are, welcome to a brand new episode of Comics. And guess what? It is the start of Comics 2.0. Now, unfortunately, Carter is not here this episode because he had a big debate, and this is the last one of the year, so let's wish him good luck. Carter, kick some booty. So this week, I'm going to use all of the new segments that we talked about. Well, both of them. So let's start with one of the new ones right now, the one I'm sure a lot of you are most excited about, Indie Comics! When I introduced this brand new segment to you guys, I talked a little bit about what we would do, and I showed you a book called The Strange Talent of Luther Strode, and I figured I would review that for you guys right now. So The Strange Talent of Luther Strode, which is a 6-issue limited series, is about this kid named Luther Strode who gets picked on all the time, and he wants to find a way to fight back the bullies. So he orders this book from a comic book called The Hercules Method, and he uses it to see if he can get super strong, and let's just say it works way too well. So this book is brought to us by Justin Jordan, how about that for 2 first names, and Tradd Moore, and I gotta say, I really loved this book. It basically has like the same tone and feel as Kick-Ass, but in my opinion, I enjoy this more, and this character actually has superpowers as opposed to Kick-Ass, who does not. Plus, he's a lot more of a likable character, because admittedly, Kick-Ass is kind of an asshole. At least he is in the book. In the movie, he's not that bad. I love the story that Justin Jordan's telling here. It's really funny, and it's really clever, and at the same time, I love the mythology that he brings into this book, and it's very cool. Now, as much as I love the writing in this book, I think the best part about it is definitely the artwork. Look at this cover. Look how awesome that is. In all honesty, after reading this book, I would not be surprised to see Tradd Moore brought onto a more mainstream book. Overall, I absolutely loved this series. It's funny, it's just gory, it's probably got the most realistic use of super strength I've ever seen. It is totally worth your time. I say 5 out of 5, pick this up. So let's move on to one of our regular segments on this show, the DC Comics side of things. So this week at DC Comics was Vampire Week. And I was really excited for this week simply because I have a lot of vampire stuff going on in my head right now. Plus, I'm really excited for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and Dark Shadows. Yes, I said Dark Shadows. There's no cotton in your ear. Just deal with it. I'll say it again. I'm excited for Dark Shadows. Boof! And so I was really anticipating Vampire Week because a lot of awesome vampire stuff was coming out. And Vampire Week was a pretty good week, save for the fact that Diamond Distributor mislisted American Vampire to come out next week instead of this week. Bastards. And because I did not get American Vampire last week, I thought I'd fill the void with a brand new vampire book that started this week called The New Deadwardians, written by Dan Abnett with art by I.N.J. Culbert. So The New Deadwardians wasn't necessarily a series I was really excited about, but I loved the idea behind it. Basically, the book is set in the 1900s, early 1900s, right after the Victorian era, and everyone in this series is dead. Just the high society people in this book are all vampires, and the low society people are all zombies. So I gotta say, this first issue blew me away. It's got really charming characters, really simple yet elegant artwork. Overall, I was really impressed by this first issue. I was very intrigued. It kept me going, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. I give this a 4.5 out of 5. And now let's move it on to another brand new segment, Comics Media! So this week for Comics Media, I would like to try to answer the question that a lot of articles have been asking, just who the hell are the Avengers aliens? And the question came about obviously because a brand new TV spot for the Avengers was released, and it gave us the best look we've had so far of what the aliens look like in the Avengers movie. So I believe that the aliens are an original creation by Joss Whedon that he used once before called the Ord. Now, I say this for two specific reasons. Reason number one, I watched this Toy Fair video not too long ago, and it was a Marvel-centric Toy Fair video where they were spotlighting all of their big Marvel toys coming out this year. And the guy showing off all the Avengers stuff talked about the alien creatures in the film and called them the Ord. And then to really solidify that answer, that the Ord is in fact the alien species, I just recently read Astonishing X-Men by Joss Whedon and John Cassidy. And the main villain in that series is named Ord the Overlord, or something like that. Kind of like the aliens in the Avengers TV spot, he looks like a green alien with medieval-esque armor on. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I believe that the aliens in the Avengers are going to be called the Ord. They're an original creation, and it would totally make sense because he's a creator. That's what he does. Even when he's working on characters that are already created, he creates something new in their world. So in the comment section below, who do you think the aliens are? This is just my theory. I don't know if I'm right. If I am, that'd be so awesome. Now it is time for the greatest segment on the show, Comics Comments! So this week for Comics Comments, we are talking about the brand new Superman logo for the new movie coming out. Now in all honesty, I think it looks really awesome. It's a little tweaked from the original Superman logo. It looks a little bit more alien, which I liked, and it just, in my opinion, it just looks awesome. But at the same time, I'm hearing a lot of negative reaction to the logo, and personally, I just look at that as normal, pessimistic fan reaction on the internet. I mean, seriously, when's the last time you've ever seen a positive fan reaction on the internet? But since this is Comics Comments, and my opinion in this segment doesn't necessarily matter, it's all about what you guys say. So in the comment section below, what do you think of the Man of Steel Superman logo for the new movie coming out? Anyways, that's it for me. Don't forget to like this video, follow Carter and I on Facebook, Twitter, and DirectorsCutRadio.com. Links are down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, favorite the video if you want to, and we'll see you guys next week with a brand new episode of Comics. Sorry about the Scott Snyder thing. Don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. Please don't. I love you guys.